I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
Surround yourself with beautiful views at the Eagle's Nest Restaurant and Lounge, open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Try our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet on Saturdays from 9 to noon. How about lunch instead? Join us for our lunch buffet on Sunday and Wednesday through Friday from noon to 2. Want a place to relax after a long week? Our lounge has happy hour every Friday night starting at 4:30. Great quality food at prices you'll love. Come to Eagle's Nest Restaurant, just off Canal Turnpike in South Charleston.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Calendar notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100, or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. You drive, you text, you pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation. You tell yourself it's fine, that it'll pass, but injuries take you out of the game. Injuries are inconvenient, but so is missing the things you love. Real strength isn't pushing through, it's choosing to heal. At Generations Physical Therapy, we help you recover with purpose, so you're not just back, you're better. Call today for a free consultation. Your comeback starts now.
Lester Raines Mazda in South Charleston has been serving this area for over 50 years. Be moved with a Mazda test drive. Come in and see how Lester Raines Mazda gives you a 5-star rated shopping experience. We will work out your financing so you can sit back and enjoy your new car. At Lester Raines Mazda, it's not just about selling the vehicle, it's about service after the sale. Stop by or visit us online. Lester Raines Mazda in South Charleston. Move and be moved.
Before you hit the hiking trails with your crew, make a quick stop at your local Little General convenience store. We've got the snacks, drinks, and gas to keep you going. Because every great hike starts with a little planning and a lot of snacks. We're proud to be part of your journey, rooted in West Virginia and built for the road ahead. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Are things in your home not working the way they should? Air conditioner no longer cooling? No hot water? How about that annoying dripping faucet that just won't stop dripping? Remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has been serving the area for more than 60 years. Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has the most professional technicians standing by to address all of your needs. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So remember, Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Call us today and schedule your in-home service or schedule online at mullenplumbing.com.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted Best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at Salango Law.
Captain's meeting at the middle of the field, as you can see the Black Eagles heading out in their all blacks tonight for senior night. Again, 2-7 on the season are the Black Eagles, meeting a 9-0 Princeton team. And shout out to all the Princeton fans watching tonight. Talked to my boy Moose, Jason Reed from JR1 Sports, that cover the Princeton Tigers all season long. He told me just fantastic things about this team.
Charleston has won the toss and deferred. Princeton will receive to start the game.
There you go. So Princeton's going to get the ball first, and like I said, going to look for number 12, Chance Barker, the senior quarterback. Basically owns all of the quarterback records for the Princeton Tigers. Threw for 267 yards and 3 scores in the first half against Hurricane last week. Main target, Wyatt Klein. He is a senior wide receiver. 3 catches last week, 96 yards, 2 of them for scores. Again, he didn't see much action in the second half. And also looking for number 1, Bradley Mosser. He is another senior on this team. Like I said, this team is this Princeton team, a lot of seniors, and they have seen deep runs in the playoffs last year, getting bumped by Herbert Hoover, and the year before losing in the championship game, AAA championship game to Martinsburg. There you see our officials for this evening, the crew on the field here in South Charleston, about ready to get things underway. Number 1, Brad Mosser, and number 2, Josiah Campbell, the deep men to receive for Princeton. This is going to be a short kick taken by one of the up men, number 22, at the 40-yard line for Princeton. It's Logan Whitaker. Just makes the catch and gets swamped under. The kicking game last week for South Charleston, not great. Special teams just in general. So we'll see if they can get things a little bit better this evening. So here comes number 12, Chance Barker, to lead this offense for the Princeton Tigers, and he has been lights out this season. A Kennedy Award candidate for sure. 3 receivers now, 1 in motion, and they will put it on the ground for the first play. It's Alexander Cox, number 10, sophomore running back. He's not going to get much, and we see some laundry coming in late in the play. So we will check with the white hat on that one. They're going to give him 5 yards on the carry.
We have a personal foul, face mask on the defense.
And it's going to be another 15 on South Charleston, so not the best start ever as a basically 20-yard running play for Princeton right out of the gate. That'll move it from 140 to the other, and a first down for the Princeton Tigers. Pitch is going to go over to Mosser. He will go around the right side, full head of steam as he has the first down. Now he's inside the 20 and will finally be brought down inside the 15-yard line. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 20, it looks like. So it's still a 20-yard run for Brad Mosser. Yeah, they're going to move it back to the 20-yard line. Another handoff. This is Mosser again. Tries the left side, lots of room, and into the end zone for a touchdown. 3 plays is all it takes for the Princeton Tigers to get into the end zone first time tonight. And the touchdown. 33 whole seconds of clock time, and it's a touchdown. The Tigers are as advertised thus far. A 60-yard drive, 15 of it on a penalty. But still, 3 running plays, and the Tigers are in the end zone. James Meadows, senior kicker for the Tigers. Now we've, after a little bit of a hold up here. Up and good for Meadows. 11:27, first quarter. It's already 7-0 Princeton as you watch high school football on HD Media.
This HD Media Game Day production of South Charleston football is brought to you in part by the University of Charleston, relationship rich, career relevant. David Smith Frame and Body Shop in St. Albans, serving the needs of Kanawha and Putnam County residents for more than 30 years. The City of South Charleston, someplace special. And by Generations Ford, one destination for every generation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
Back here at South Charleston, 7-0 Princeton. And getting ready to kick things off for the Tigers. Back deep to receive the deep man is number 1, Malcolm Brown for South Charleston. Also back there, Mekhi Gordon, number 2, and number 10, Christian Perkins. This is going to be Perkins. Little shimmy, little shake. He's out across the 20, across the 25, and near the 27-yard line. And we will see what the South Charleston offense can dial up here, already trailing 7-0. It's similar to last week when Spring Valley came right out and scored. Picked off a pass on the first offensive play for South Charleston and then scored again. And the Black Eagles were just in a hole that they could not get out of after that point. So we'll see if there's a response this evening. And it looks like we are going to have Matt Riley. Matt Riley, number 8, is going to line up as the quarterback with Malcolm Brown alongside in the backfield. Brown will try to run on first down, and he's going to be swamped, hit immediately, almost as he got the football by number 22, Logan Whitaker, and he's going to get bounced backwards for a big loss. Lost about 6 on the play. 2nd and 16. Sino. Okay, my bad. Sino Riley. Here's Riley, play action, wants to throw on 2nd and long, heaves it down the near sideline, looking for Gordon and knocked away incomplete. So that'll bring up 3rd and 16. This Princeton defense has been tenacious all season. Woodrow Wilson had the best showing of the season. They put up 41 points, but they also lost by 21. 3 opponents did not break double figures on the Tigers. Handoff is going to go to Brown, and he's going to bust that one loose out across the 35-40, still on his feet at midfield, and he's going to break it loose. Malcolm Brown is going to take it to the house for the Black Eagles touchdown. What a huge run for South Charleston to answer back. A 79-yard touchdown run for Malcolm Brown. Wow. And if you want to hang that one on me for the broadcaster jinx, because I was just talking about how good the Princeton defense was, and then Brown runs one from one end to the other. 10:25 left here in the first quarter. We're less than 2 minutes into the game. We've seen 2 touchdowns. And that extra point is going to be blocked and no good. But at 10:25 here in the first, it is Princeton 7, South Charleston on the board with 6 as you take another look here at this Brown run. And he made some people miss. There's breaks, 2 tackles there. And this last tackle break, that's it. And that's all. Malcolm Brown, reservations for 6, if you will. That brought the crowd to life for sure here. Jaden Bumpus, number 99, to kick things off for South Charleston. We'll see if this one goes a little further than the last one did. Okay. Another short kick. Going to be taken at the 30-yard line by Coatney. And he is going to get out to about the 39, and we'll see the Princeton offense again. They ran 3 whole plays to score. South Charleston ran 3 whole plays to score. So it's a good thing it gets dark early because we got fireworks right out of the gate. Ha ha! See what I did there? Barker to take the snap. Cox alongside 3 receivers to the wide side, 1 to the short, and we'll see Barker's arm for the first time tonight. He slings far sideline and incomplete, intended for Corbin Justice, but he was not in bounds. And a flag down back at the line of scrimmage. Had 1 penalty thus far. It was a personal foul face mask on South Charleston. As the official comes over to talk to head coach Donnie Mays.
Illegal motion on the offense. Lineman not set of the snap. 5 yards. Repeat first down.
There you go. So now 1st and 15 for the Tigers. And Barker gets the Black Eagles to jump, and they're going to get that 5 right back.
Dead ball, encroachment, number 6 on the defense, 5 yards, still first down.
That's the kind of stuff that you get juiced up trying to jump the snap count. But a good quarterback like Barker will draw you across. Twins each way for Barker on 1st and 10. Straight drop, now rolling out, looking to throw. Fires it down the field, complete in South Charleston territory, and knocked out of bounds is Brad Mosser, a big first down catch. Making it look easy are the Tigers and move the chains for Princeton. And the Tigers will get right back on the ball. And this one, Barker to throw again. Headed near sideline. Good coverage there as Malcolm Brown knocks it away. Ball intended for number 2 Campbell, but knocked away by Brown at the last second, preventing the touchdown. It'll be 2nd and 10. Just inside 10 minutes to go here in the opening quarters. 7-6 in favor of Princeton. 3 receivers to the left, which is the wide side, and a single receiver to the top here on 2nd and 10. And Barker will throw short this time. Tipped up by Mosser, has to knock it to himself, and he's going to end up losing yards on that play. It's all about timing, and he couldn't secure it right out of the gate, and they'll lose a couple yards, and they'll bring up 3rd and long for Princeton. So all they did was hand it off on the first drive, and now this one, all they're doing is throwing. So we will see what head coach Nate Tanner, first year here at Princeton after, I believe, a 6-year stint at Parkersburg South where he led the Patriots to a AAA championship game. Here's Barker on the play action. Rolls out, throws, completes to Cox. Cox has it, picks up the first down, hits the circle button with a spin at the 20-yard line, stays on his feet, as into the end zone for a touchdown. Unreal 42-yard pitch and catch from Barker to Cox for the touchdown. Holy smokes. It's the yards after catch that are killing him. What a spin move from Alex Cox. That'll bring out Meadows to attempt the extra point here. "42-yard score. Meadows knocks it up and knocks it through. Take a look here at this touchdown again. And keep your eyes on number 10. Starts in, goes out, and right here, whoop, there it is. Hit it again. Oh, tightrope it. And into the end zone for a touchdown. 9:03 first quarter, 14-6 in favor of Princeton here on HD Media.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
That was quick. We are not quite 3 minutes into this game, and we've had 3 touchdowns. Yikes. So it's been exciting thus far. Nobody's had the ball for very long at all. Big 42-yard score. That was a fantastic run after the catch. That was impressive. Jake Belcher to kick it off, number 15 for Princeton. And he will send it down. And Perkins is going to drop it at the 15, and that's where he's going to end up actually falling on it. I don't think he meant to hit a knee, but he did kind of lost the handle on the football, and that's where South Charleston will start 1st and 10 at their own 15. Came up with a huge run from Malcolm Brown on 3rd and long last drive to get on the board. We'll see what sophomore quarterback Ceno Riley can come up here. Riley will be in the shotgun again alongside Brown. Receivers each way, actually 2 to the bottom of your screen. Riley will hand it to Brown. And he's going to have to reverse his field, and that was exciting, and he got away. So what was going to be a huge loss, Brown actually gets a yard gain out of it. He ran about 40 yards to get 3 feet. But, wow. Princeton read that one again. It was almost like the first play of the last drive where Brown was about to get swamped. Excuse me, that was Gordon on the carry, I believe. Was it Brown or Gordon? I think it was Brown. He was getting swamped, but got away, and it'll bring up 2nd and 9. Riley wants to throw this time. Down the middle of the field, intended for Perkins, but incomplete. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Gordon and Perkins will be the receivers to the bottom of your screen. One receiver up top is Devin Lazo. So now we have an official stoppage. We didn't put the ball in the right spot. Here you go. Yeah, it's supposed to be at the 17-ish. Yeah, it's 3rd and 9. All right, everybody's good now. We're all on the same page. Princeton shows blitz. Riley has to get rid of it quick, throws an out. Everybody was running it in, and that's an incomplete pass as Princeton was running a jailbreak there, cover 0, and Riley just has to get rid of it regardless of whether anybody was there or not. And on 4th down, South Charleston is leaving the offense out there, it looks like. And now in jogs Malachi Hall. Yeah, now he's going to punt it away. Hall jogs in to punt it away, and now we've got whistles at the snap. Yeah, there is a flag, I think.
We have a substitution infraction on the defense, 12 men in the formation. That's 5 yards, still 4th down.
All right, so the defense had too many guys out there. South Charleston waited a good long time before they put their kicking unit out there. So understandable for Princeton to kind of lose track of who was supposed to be out there, defense or the return team. So 5 yards, still has a 4th down and a long 3, close to 4 yards. And now it looks like South Charleston may be going for it. And I think Coach Tanner is going to burn a timeout here as they were still lined up with a return team on. And Princeton is going to burn a timeout here. At 8:11 here, the first quarter, 14-6 in favor of Princeton as you watch high school football on HD Media.
West Virginia is home. It's where we work, live, and raise our families. At the heart of our communities are West Virginia hospitals and their compassionate caregivers. From life-saving treatments and emergency care to wellness support and screening services, we are improving your quality of life through extraordinary achievements and amazing results. West Virginia Hospitals. Your health is the heartbeat of our communities.
So Princeton burns their first timeout, and South Charleston still faces 4th and 3 at their own 22, and we'll see if Donnie Mays leaves the offense out there, and he does. Cena Riley still in the shotgun, and receivers each way on 4th and 3. Tigers back to their base defense, and are they going to try and draw Princeton? And that's exactly what they were trying to do, trying to draw Princeton offside to get that first down, and now South Charleston will burn a timeout. As we'll just hang out here for a little while. We'll just enjoy the evening. I'll let you know that I was supposed to be here about 40 minutes before I got here because there was an accident on the interstate. And it took 45 minutes to get from where 64 starts into Charleston down to exit 55 for Kanawha Turnpike. 45 minutes. Semi-accident. I'm super, super, super happy about that, especially when you have to pee the whole time. Traffic. So on 4th and 3, now Hall will line up to punt this one away. Shenanigans behind us. Hall will kick that one down to Mosser at midfield. Makes the first man miss. Still on his feet. There's 40, 35, 30. Near sideline. Turns on the jet. Skips over a man and will take it to the house. Touchdown. 50-yard punt return for Brad Mosser and a touchdown for Princeton. Wow. And give Mosser a lot of credit on that one. Again, made a first man miss. jumped over a couple other guys along the near sideline and right in for another score. By the way, that kid's fast. If you were wondering if he's as fast in person as he looks on TV, yes. Yes, he is. Meadows on for the extra point. Up and through, and 3 touchdowns in 4 minutes for the Princeton Tigers as you watch Mosser again. Right at the stripe. First man miss. And that's when he gets to 5th gear. Skips over a man and into the painted part of the grass for the touchdown. 21-6 Princeton here on HD Media Game Day.
Are you ready to unlock a future filled with remarkable pay, unbeatable benefits, and unparalleled satisfaction? Imagine embarking on a journey that offers you a college-level education without the weight of debt, all while earning a steady income. Look no further than the West Virginia Building and Construction Trades Apprenticeship Programs. Join us, and together, let's build a future that's brighter and stronger. Go to actwv.org to apply today. The West Virginia Building and Construction Trades, where the future is forged.
So it has been 4 minutes and 4 seconds of game time, and there have been 4 total touchdowns scored. If you had the over-under in this one, I hope you took the over. Brown is again the deep man to receive, along with Gordon and Perkins. Belcher has it teed up and will kick it towards Perkins again. He'll field it at the 15. Trying to come towards the middle of the field all the way across. Huge block from Gordon out there. Perkins still on his feet and out near the 30-yard line. Tigers are wanting a blindside block flag as Gordon lit somebody up. When you're coming back across the field like that, it's easy to find somebody with their head turned. So out comes Ceno Riley. Malcolm Brown, number 1, the back next to him. They'll stay in basically that same formation that they've been running all night. It's 1 receiver to the left and 2 to the right. A long touchdown run from Brown, the only damage done by South Charleston this evening. Now their 3rd time with the ball, and they'll hand it to Brown. He will knife his way across the 35 and out near a Black Eagle first down. We'll see if they, signaling first down. So move the chains for the Black Eagles. South Charleston has had some luck on the ground. It seems like it's feast or famine on the ground. Either it gets blown up in the backfield or it's been a pretty good game. Hand to Brown again. And this time he will be submarined right before he gets to the line of scrimmage. Had his feet taken out from under him. By Brady Klein coming in to make the tackle. Senior linebacker, number 11. Donnie Mays, head coach, signals in his play here on 2nd and 11. It'll be Brown again on the ground. He's going to get stuffed and knocked backwards. They'll give him forward progress to the 30, but it's still going to be a significant loss and bring up 3rd down at about 19. Again, it's either Brown has knifed his way through or the play has been blown up from the get-go. Riley rolling out to throw across the middle of the field and nobody home. Trying to get it to Gordon, but Gordon ran a shorter route than what Riley threw, but there is laundry on the field, and we'll see.
Number 8, that penalty
and it's going to be on the offense and declined and 4th down. Hall jogs on to punt it away for the Black Eagles. Mosser hovers around his own 45, waiting to do more damage on special teams. Hall puts it away. Mosser at his own 40, looking for a lane, letting his block set up, picks his way through, and turns on the Jets and is headed up the far sideline, and Hall actually slings him out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Otherwise, he was gone again. My goodness. These Princeton Tigers have weapons all over the field. Chance Barker back out onto the field. He'll line up with, looks like Alexander Cox, number 10, will be the back with him. Twin receivers each way. And Barker to throw. Near side. Ball caught by Meadows. And Meadows is, that is number 2, Campbell. And Campbell is going to get down around the 12-yard line. I just heard the radio guys say he missed the game last week.
Number 65 on the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the flag. Still going to be 1st down.
So 1st down for Princeton, but a holding call will move it back. But there you see Campbell make the catch. Yeah, they're going to block in the back, I believe is what it was. So 1st down at the 24-yard line. So 1st and 5 after it's all sorted out. Barker throws it into traffic and knocked away, trying to thread it in there to Mosser. But a lot of black and orange traffic in there, and it's knocked away. It'll be 2nd down. $15 Belcher is now lined up in the backfield alongside Barker. On 2nd and 5. Belcher goes in motion. Barker to throw. Far sideline. Caught out there by Mosser. Makes the first man miss as usual and is still on his feet and finally slips down inside the 15-yard line as he was spinning around trying to make people miss. But another 1st down for the Tigers. As we are inside 5 minutes to go, we're still in the opening quarter. 1st and 10 at the 15. Throw it out into the flat quickly, caught, complete, and into the end zone goes Klein, but we've got flags.
Holding, White, number 15. It'll be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, 1st down.
So another 1st down and another holding call against Princeton. Scoots him back to the 19-yard line from the spot of the foul. So 1st down and about 15 for Princeton, leading 21-6 and knocking on the doorstep already. Barker puts Belcher in motion and will throw it out into the flat to him. Hauls it in. There's 20, 15, 10, and that's about as far as he's going to get. He'll be about 5 short of the sticks. So make it 3rd and 5 around the 10. And nobody accounted for Belcher out there in the flat. And these Tigers do a good job of making the first guy miss. Back to live action, and a quick play from Princeton is going to get him down close to the first down marker. And that says 3rd, but it should be 4th because that was 3rd down just now. Unless I've completely lost track of downs, which is entirely possible. So I guess officially it's 3rd and 1 at the 5. Barker will put Mosser in motion and flip it to him. He's going to cut inside and gets his feet chopped out from underneath of him. Short of the end zone, but gets enough for the first down, 1st and goal for the Tigers. Braden Zuniga making the tackle for South Charleston, saving the touchdown. But again, it's going to be 1st and goal from about the 4 for Princeton. Leading by 2 scores, looking to make it more. Little shift. Handoff goes to Belcher, and Belcher will take it in for the touchdown. And a flag down in the end zone. 3:13 on the clock, and we'll see what the signal is from our head official.
Holding, number 74.
Another hold against Princeton. So if you've got a complaint to make, it's been a lot of penalties here in the first quarter by the Princeton Tigers. So take the points off the board and make it 1st and goal out at the 11. A heavy formation, I guess as heavy as Princeton gets. It's only 2 receivers. Now Belcher is going to move up into a wing. Kaiser also a wing, and here's Barker to throw. He's going to roll all the way to the far sideline, slings to the end zone, caught, and in the end zone for the touchdown. Klein makes the catch, gets a foot down, and makes the score for Princeton. Thought he was going to be out of bounds by the time he had possession of it, but instead it's another passing touchdown for Chance Barker. So after some miscues and penalties, Princeton cashes it in nonetheless. Meadows with the extra point, up and through as we take another look at the touchdown pass to Klein. Klein is 5, back of the end zone there, and gets his feet down and gets it collected. Nice job. 28-6 in favor of Princeton over South Charleston here on HD Media Game Day. .307 left here in the opening quarter, and fireworks aplenty as Princeton has put up 4 scores, one of them a special teams punt return. South Charleston had answered the first score but has not been able to come up with anything since. Again, these Princeton Tigers had a 27-0 lead over Hurricane last week, a 48-0 lead over Hurricane at the half. Perkins will field it at the 5. Out across the 20, and that's going to be about it on the return. They have kicked away from Malcolm Brown on the kickoffs. So we'll see what Sean O'Reilly is going to do here with the offense. Last week we saw freshman Landon Workman start the game at quarterback for the Black Eagles. He did not last through the first half, I don't believe, before Malcolm Brown just went ahead and started taking the snaps for the Black Eagles. Riley hands to Brown, and he's going to get a yard or two right up the middle before he's German suplexed backwards. Kaiser credited with the tackle for the Tigers. And now some confusion as far as the formation for the Black Eagles, it looks like. They're going to bring the receivers in tighter. Second and 8. Riley will roll near side. Fires out and complete to Perkins at the 30, out near the 35, and a first down for the Black Eagles. First down at the 34-yard line for South Charleston. Riley will hand to Brown. Right side, room to run. There's 40, midfield. Mosser's got a hold of him and will go for a ride down to the 31-yard line. Again, Mosser grabbed hold of him, but Brown was not going to go down easy. And he flips the field for the Black Eagles. Brown, a 79-yard touchdown run on the opening drive of the game for South Charleston. Now trying to make it happen for the Black Eagles here, trailing 28-6. $34-yard run for Brown. And this will be Hall on the run, and nothing there. Kaiser there to fill the hole. As Brown on the sideline getting a breather here. With 1:15 left to go in the opening frame, 28-6 in favor of Princeton. South Charleston's trying to put something together here. Tigers showing blitz. Riley, play action, throws far sideline for Perkins. Caught down inside the 5-yard line. Perkins lays out for it, makes the catch, and it'll be first and goal, Black Eagles. Nice pitch and catch there for the South Charleston offense here as you take another look at it. We don't want to miss the play. Trust me, it was cool. And now flags and whistles and all kinds of stuff and mass hysteria, dogs and cats living together.
False start
on the offense.
Still first down.
So still first and goal, but it'll be back at the 9-yard line. Hall stays in at running back. Riley will throw on first and goal, flips it out, caught, and into the end zone, but knocked away. Are they going to say went out of bounds at the 1? Princeton wants the touchback. South Charleston wants the touchdown. Official is saying the ball went out of bounds inside the 1. As ball was caught by Miles Terry.
We have a fumble before the goal line that went out of bounds in the end zone. That is a touchback.
And it is going to be a touchback as Terry took a shot right at the goal line. I'm going to say the ball went out of the back of the end zone, out of bounds in the end zone. That is a touchback and Princeton football. Wow. So 29 seconds left, and South Charleston takes points off the board, losing the football out of the back of the end zone on what would have been a sure touchdown. But credit to the Princeton defense, putting a shot, helmet right on the ball, and knocked it out of bounds. The officials talking to head coach Donnie Mays, trying to explain what's going on. What they saw as one official had marked it out of bounds inside the one, and after a conference, they say touchback in favor of Princeton. So with 29 seconds to go here in the opening quarter, 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 20-yard line, and they will put it on the ground to start, and it is a handoff to Klein, I believe. Somebody had a handful of jersey as he ran across the 25 out to about the 27. 2nd and about 3. 2nd and 2. And we'll see if the Tigers can get a playoff here, and they will with 7 on the clock. Flipped out to Mosser at the far sideline. Little shake and bake, and he will go down at the 35-yard line. 1st down for Princeton, and that is how the first quarter will end. As we take another look at the touchback, Riley hits his man and knocked out right there, and it's going to be a judgment call. Boy, right, that was real close, but it turns out they're going to give it.
5-yard face mask on the defense. It'll be added to the end of the run. That's a 1st down.
5-yard face mask penalty added on, and that's how the quarter finally ends. 28-6 in favor of Princeton, and the Tigers are moving with the footballs. We'll go to the second quarter next here on HD Media.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
So bad news, the quarter did not end. Good news, bonus football. Penalty on the defense means an untimed down. So after the 5-yard face mask penalty, 1st down for Princeton at their own 40-yard line. So this will be the last play of the first quarter. So again, free football. You paid for a whole quarter, and you get a quarter and a play. Handoff is going to go to Belcher, I believe, and he is going to skip his way out to midfield and into South Charleston territory before he is touched down, and that will end the first quarter. Are we sure? All right, there's the signal. That's the quarter. 28-6, second quarter next on HD Media.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
Surround yourself with beautiful views at the Eagles Nest Restaurant and Lounge. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Try our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet on Saturdays from 9 to noon. How about lunch instead? Join us for our lunch buffet on Sunday and Wednesday through Friday from noon to 2. Want a place to relax after a long week? Our lounge has happy hour every Friday night starting at 4:30. Great quality food at prices you'll love. Come to Eagles Nest Restaurant, just off Canal Turnpike in South Charleston.
Back here in South Charleston, ready for the second quarter with Princeton leading 28-6. Brian Guthrie here, glad to have you along for the ride. Princeton working on their second consecutive undefeated season. Trying to run the table again and keep that number 1 ranking into the playoffs and get themselves a trip to University of Charleston Stadium and a championship game. Flea flicker, Mosser will fire down the near sideline. Open, caught, touchdown for Wyatt Klein. And Princeton's pulling out all the stops here as Mosser lobs that 48-yard rainbow, caught by Klein, and another Princeton touchdown. Weapons all over the field. Wow. Rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns, flea flicker touchdowns, punt return touchdown. Wow. Meadows on for the extra point. And it is up and good. 11:52 here in the second quarter. First play of the second quarter. Flip to Mosser. And that is a moonshot that comes down at the 5 to Klein. Wow. What a touchdown pass for the Princeton Tigers. 35-6. We'll just hang out here. South Charleston 2-7 on the season. Again, Princeton 9-0, trying to get to 10-0. And again, a lot of seniors on this team that I've called out: Mosser, Klein, Barker, Kaiser, Meadows, all seniors on this team. And these are guys who went to the semifinals and lost to Herbert Hoover last year, and then 2 years ago played in the AAA championship game before they went to four divisions and played Martinsburg in the 23 championship game. These guys have been close to the summit, trying to climb that mountain. And Nathan Tanner, brand new head coach from Parkersburg South, is trying to get him there. And they are firing on all cylinders right now. Belcher to kick it off for the Tigers. This one will go deep, and this one will be taken by Brown at the 10-yard line. 20, 25, head of steam across the 30 and out past the 40-yard line. Just a straight line right up the field, trying to give South Charleston some room to work with here. And they'll have a 1st and 10 out around their own 41-yard line. So South Charleston has had some chances, scoring on their first drive of the game, and a long touchdown run, 79 yards from Malcolm Brown. Last drive got into the end zone, but a fumble on the reception turned into a touchback. So Black Eagles trying to hang around with these Princeton Tigers. Riley will hand it to Brown. And the mass of humanity will move forward for about 1.5 yards. Second and 8. Ball spotted right between the 43 and 44-yard line in the middle of the field. Donnie Mays signaling in his play. Riley, the sophomore quarterback, will hand it to the senior running back, Malcolm Brown. And Brown draws a lot of attention for good reason. They'll mark him just past the 45-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and about 5. Scoreboard says 6. All right, we'll give it 6. It's closer to the 45 than I thought it was going to be. 2 receivers to the wide side. That's the top of your screen. Here come the Tigers. All kinds of pressure. And they will get home and sling Riley down to the ground at the 35-yard line. It was fast and furious. And Callum Kaiser, one of the first guys to get there. Number 9 in blue and white. And there is an injured Tiger down on the field. They'll mark the ball down at about the 33-yard line. And a injured Tiger down on the field. Yeah. So with the injury on the field, we'll take a timeout. 10-17 left here in the second quarter, 35-6. We're back after this on HD Media.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Geno's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
The injured Tiger was number 11, Brady Klein. He jumps up and jogs off the field under his own power. 4th down, Malachi Hall on to punt it away for the Black Eagles. Gets it away. Mosser will let it bounce at the 40, and Perkins is not even going to let Mosser get close to it. He will catch it and down it at the 35-yard line. They don't want Brad Mosser to have anything to do with running that ball back. So 1st and 10 for Princeton, leading 35-6 here with 10:03 showing in the second quarter. Happy to have you along for the ride here on HD Media. Tigers looking to the sideline to get their play in. Barker empty set and to throw on 1st down. Open man on the far sideline, knocked away, intended for Justice, and I believe they're going to call an incomplete pass. Black Eagles thought they had a shot at a fumble there, but I don't think he had it long enough for it to count. As you watch the replay here, just finds an empty spot. Justice, I don't know that he got both feet down before it came knocked away, but incomplete pass is the signal. Justice was wide open, but he had to kind of turn around to get that ball and didn't get it secured. Empty set again for Barker. Now flushed out. Flags are down. He's going to throw off his back foot out there complete to Cox, and he makes the catch at the South Charleston 31-yard line before he's out of bounds, but this is going to come back a hold on the offense.
72 White, 10 yards from the spot of the foul, second
and
down.
Again, if you can give any kind of negative feedback to the Princeton Tigers, they have had several penalties.
It's the third.
Ref having some problem with the off switch. Where was the foul and what's 10 yards from there? Where are they going to put it down at? Standing at the 25. And that's where they'll put it. Just inside the 25-yard line. So 2nd down at about 20 after the hold on the Tigers. Wipes out another completed pass. Again, empty set. Barker to throw again. Pumps once. Now he's going to get caught and drugged down. Throws that one away. I would imagine it's either a fumble or intentional grounding because he was on his way into the grass to get sacked. We'll see what the official call is.
On the quarterback in the pocket. 5 yards, loss of down.
It will be intentional grounding. They're not going to call it a fumble. He literally just threw it into the ground as he was headed down for the sack. As you can see, South Charleston getting all kinds of pressure here on Chance Barker. Actually gets wrapped up by Miles Terry, and Barker just throws it into the ground. So a loss of down and a 5-yard penalty. And it'll be 3rd down and 27 yards because it's a spot penalty. Barker will sling it outside. Caught by Campbell. Campbell will get back out to near the 30, maybe the 31-yard line. But it's still going to be 4th and long for Princeton, and we may see our first punt from the Tigers tonight. So Princeton just spun their wheels on this drive. Penalties and allowing the sack. And now the Tigers will have to kick it away on 4th and 14. Clean punt. And the Tigers will get a good bounce out of it. And it'll be down at about the 28-yard line of South Charleston. But the South Charleston defense holds at 8:46 here in the second quarter, 35-6 in favor of the Princeton Tigers. Now is a great time to pick up a digital subscription to the Gazette Mail for just $1. You can get 6 months of access to web stories, the e-edition of the Gazette Mail, plus tons of exclusive feature stories, podcasts, and other shows, and of course expanded coverage of all our live stream games. Just $1 for half a year. Go to GazetteMail.com to subscribe today. We'll see what the South Charleston offense can do here with 8:46 to go. Both teams still with 2 timeouts, if that's a thing that you're keeping track of. Ceno Riley lines up alongside Malcolm Brown in the backfield for South Charleston on 1st and 10. Flags are already down as Brown is getting wrapped up before the play even gets underway.
Dead ball, false start, number 11 on the offense, 5 yards. Still
False start on the offense will cost them 5 yards. Move it back to about the 33. Clock rolls at 8:15 here in the second quarter. And now a timeout called by South Charleston over on the sideline. We'll step aside for a timeout at 8:01 left here in the second quarter. 35-6 Princeton as you watch high school football on HD Media.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
South Charleston using one of their final 2 timeouts here in the first half. On 1st and 15, didn't like whatever the setup was after the false start penalty. So 1st and 15 for South Charleston. Riley will flip it out to Brown, coming near side. Tries a stiff arm, not a whole lot there, and maybe the line of scrimmage, but that's about it, and a late flag from the backside. And it has been penalty palooza here in the first half. And it looks like it's going to be a hold on the Black Eagles as the White Hat is talking to the Princeton sideline to see if they want to take the penalty or not.
Holding, number 88 in the offense. That penalty is declined. 2nd down.
Yep, they'll take the play and leave it 2nd and 15. Tighter formation again for South Charleston, trying to get some blockers for Brown, and this time it works as he gets through the line. There's 30, 35, head down and through somebody at the 40 and out to the 43-yard line. 1st down, South Charleston. Malcolm Brown is running his tail off in what's going to be the last game of his South Charleston career here. The senior has been a bright spot in an otherwise disappointing season for South Charleston. Move the chains for the Black Eagles. Everybody looks to the sideline to get their play. Hand off to Brown. Gets through the first guy, and then a wall of white jerseys await him at the 45-yard line, picks up about a yard. Looks like the play clocks are So the play clock behind South Charleston is working. The one in front of them is not. So I believe head coach Donnie Mays was like, pay attention to the play clock. It's back there. The one in front of you is not working. Play clock's at 10. Fun fact, Princeton showing blitz, play action, and Riley is going to run it himself, and he's going to slide down after about a yard or two. Klein out there to make the stop, so it'll be 3rd down and 8 at the 46-yard line for the Black Eagles. All kinds of pressures. Princeton, when they're showing blitz, they are usually coming. Third and 8 for the Black Eagles. Riley has to throw under duress and is going to throw it away as he's flat on his back. It's going to be incomplete and bring up 4th down, and he took a shot, and he's slow to get up. Malcolm Brown coming back to help him up to a vertical base. And we'll see if the Black Eagles want to try this one near midfield.
One of the play clocks is not working. We will keep the play clock on the field.
So with the play clock, one of them not working. And it will be a punting formation for the Black Eagles here on 4th and 8 at their own 46-yard line. Hall gets it away, headed for the sideline. Mosser will let it bounce, and now he will let it go. And it's going to be down by Gordon inside the 20-yard line. 35-6 in favor of Princeton. Tigers actually had to punt last time with the football, just could not get the wheels churning. So we'll see what they do here. With 5:14 to go, couple timeouts to work with. Again, time has not been a factor for these Princeton scoring drives, as they have hit home runs from just about everywhere on this field. Coming up at the half, we will see both the South Charleston band and the Princeton band. Get you a look at them. Handoff is going to go to Klein. Or excuse me, that's Coatney. Coatney is going to get out across the 35, and a big first down for Princeton. First time I believe we've called Coatney's name tonight, running the football, number 3. And again, weapons all over the field for the Princeton Tigers. Barker is going to fake the handoff. Now he wants to throw complete. Outside to Campbell. Campbell in the middle of the field is into the South Charleston end to the 41.5-yard line. Another first down for Princeton. Again, time has not been a factor thus far for the Tigers, and it looks like they are back on track this drive. It's going to be a touch pass to Mosser. He's going to go from one side to the other. Now is going to be slung out of bounds along the near side. Flag down from the defensive backfield. We'll stop the clocks at 4:30, and we'll see what this penalty is.
We have holding, number 5 on the offense, 10 yards from the end of the road.
And a hold is going to go on Wyatt Klein for the offense, trying to block out in front of Mosser, and another penalty against Princeton. So after the penalty, ball moves back out to the 46-yard line, and it'll be first down and 15. Barker is going to keep it on the quarterback draw, and he is inside the 40 Gets the penalty yards back, plus about 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. First time we have seen Barker run the football. Now he's getting everybody back on the ball, trying to run tempo. Flags down as the ball's complete out to Mosser along the far sideline. And I don't know if they blew this one dead from the get-go or not, because it was an early flag. I would presume a false start or an illegal formation.
Illegal shift on the offense.
Yep.
More than
Somebody
one
did not come
moving
set.
prior to the snap. 5 yards, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 now going to turn into 2nd and 12 as Princeton moves backwards again. 35-6 your score. Tigers slowing it back down. They were going tempo, trying to get going. Now they'll slow it back down. Barker with Coatney in the backfield along with him. And to throw. Pressured out of the pocket. Has to step up and is going to be sacked from behind. Big sack for the Black Eagles by number 6, Elijah Mason. And you watch the replay here. Good coverage downfield. Black Eagles get pressure. Only 2 men coming. And the sack made by Mason. And that will push Princeton all the way back to their own 45-yard line. 3rd and a mile. Going to have flags here on the hard count from Barker. They draw him across. One official's already marked it off. Yeah, it's going to be offsides on the defense. Put it at the midfield stripe. So 3rd and 19. If you have the over-under on penalties, I hope you took the over for tonight. My goodness. So we're inside 3 minutes to go until the half. Barker to throw on 3rd and long. Down the middle of the field and picked off inside the 10-yard line. Ball intercepted by number 11 for the Black Eagles, Devin Lazo, as he was just playing center field back there. And got underneath the ball. Barker had a man down there, but double covered. And that one hung in the air for a long time and just dropped right in Lazo's lap. First and 10 for the Black Eagles. And the ball is going to be spotted at right at the 10-yard line, it looks like, just outside the 10. So another mistake as Princeton showing blitz on 1st down. Handoff goes to Brown, and there's nothing there but white jerseys. As Princeton was pretty much ready on the run blitz for Brown coming right up the middle. No gain, 2nd down and 10. South Charleston probably going to just try and keep it away from Princeton for the remainder of this half. Black Eagles set to receive the 3rd quarter kickoff. Riley to throw on 2nd and 10. Has a man open, and he will short it, and then it's going to be picked off and coming back the other way for the Tigers. Headed to the end zone is Ashton Jones, and he's going to punch it in for the Princeton score. Offense, special teams, and now defensive touchdowns for the Princeton Tigers at 2:02 left here in the second. Again, broadcaster jinx, I try to say they're going to keep it conservative and try to keep it away, and picked off and run back. The old pick 6. Meadows to attempt the extra point. Meadows' kick is up and good, and the Princeton lead is 36 points. As we'll see the replay here again. And Riley trying to push it downfield to Gordon and just threw it too far inside. Jones makes the pick, runs it back, virtually untouched. And Princeton leads 42-6 with 2:02 left here in the second quarter as you watch high school football on HD Media.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation.
A pick six for the Princeton Tigers sets the score at 42-6. Brian Guthrie live here, the HD Media crew at South Charleston High School, the season finale for the Black Eagles. Princeton, the number 1 ranked team in Class AAA, looking to hold on to that spot for the playoffs that start next week. And playing at Honeycutt Stadium in November is a tall order for anybody. Belcher will kick it off, taken by Perkins at the 14-yard line. Out across 25-30, spun around by his face mask and is going to be out to about the 37-yard line, and I believe there's going to be some more coming on this one.
During the return, we have holding, number 16.
Wow, okay, it's on South Charleston. I thought it was going to be a face mask on Princeton, but it's going to be a hold on South Charleston. So it's going to move it backwards, because that is from the spot of the foul. And they're going to put it at about the 22.5-yard line. .23. Yep, nose of the football's on the 23-yard line with 1:41 to go here in this second quarter. Slow-moving first half due to all the penalties and scoring plays. Brown on the ground on first down. First hole's not there, so he'll try it out to the right side, and he's got room to run. 30, 35, 40. Flag from the back judge as he goes down at the 45-yard line, and another penalty will stop the clock at 92 seconds.
Holding, number 14 on the offense, 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Holding on the offense. Byron Freeman, number 14, going to be singled out for the penalty. And it looks like they're marking it from the hold was about the 28-yard line. Yep, and that'll set it back to about the 18-yard line. So maybe first and 16. Riley now has Malachi Hall in the backfield alongside. And Hall will take the handoff, and he will squirt through up the middle, and he's out to the 30-yard line. Big gain on first down for Hall. Hall will stay in there as the running back. Malcolm Brown on the sideline. Check out, getting a breather here before the half. Hands it off to Hall again. And he's going to be out close to the first down. And they will move the chains for the Black Eagles at 33 seconds. Steady diet of Malachi Hall. This one is going to get stacked up for no gain. And the Black Eagles don't have to run another play. And now South Charleston got a timeout with 16 seconds left on the clock. 42-6 your score. Again, coming up at the half, we'll see both the Princeton and South Charleston bands. .16.5 seconds. Princeton scored on their opening drive. South Charleston answered right back. South Charleston lost some points, fumbling out of the end zone on their way in for another touchdown. Interception return for a touchdown. Punt return for a touchdown. Princeton has been playing very well. A lot of penalties on the Tigers. They're going to want to address that going into the playoffs next week. So we'll see what South Charleston wants to do here with 16 seconds to go. And Riley is going to play action and then run it himself. Headed near side 40-45 and brought down by the neck at about the 49-yard line. Clock will stop at 8 seconds to move the chain. South Charleston right back on the ball. May have been to call 2 plays in that timeout because once it's set, clock will run. And it is running, and Riley is going to try and throw it here on the last play of the first half. Throws it out there, intended for Perkins, but knocked away by Cox, and that is how the first half is going to end. Princeton looking like the undefeated #1 team in Class AAA, leading South Charleston 42-6. We're at the half here on HD Media Game Day.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation. You tell yourself it's fine, that it'll pass, but injuries take you out of the game. Injuries are inconvenient, but so is missing the things you love. Real strength isn't pushing through, it's choosing to heal. At Generations Physical Therapy, we help you recover with purpose, so you're not just back, you're better. Call today for a free consultation. Your comeback starts now.
Lester Raines Mazda in South Charleston has been serving this area for over 50 years. Be moved with a Mazda test drive. Come in and see how Lester Raines Mazda gives you a 5-star rated shopping experience. We will work out your financing so you can sit back and enjoy your new car. At Lester Raines Mazda, it's not just about selling the vehicle, it's about service after the sale. Stop by or visit us online. Lester Raines Mazda in South Charleston. Move and be moved.
please welcome to the field, under the direction of Mr. Corey Green and drum major Savannah Porfahati, the pride of the Dunbar and South Charleston communities, the South Charleston High School Black Eagle Marching Band. And for the final time, the Black Eagle Band will be performing their award-winning show, Letters from Folsom. Song selections include Renegade, Look Down, Cell Block Tango, Gangsta's Paradise, Folsom Prison Blues, Sound of Silence, Break On Through, and I'm Free. Please put your hands together for the South Charleston Black Eagle Marching Band.
Dear Mama, it's been almost a year since they sent me away. Life is hard behind these walls. The warden rules this place with an iron fist. I don't know how much longer I can take it. Tough, like I'd seen a thing or two. I'm surrounded by gangsters and criminals of the worst kind. In the end, I guess I had it coming.
Pop. 6. Squish. Lip shits. Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero. Lip shits.
The silence is almost deafening. Sometimes I can hear the train rolling round the bend in the distance.
hiking trails with your crew, make a quick stop at your local Little General convenience store. We've got the snacks, drinks, and gas to keep you going. Because every great hike starts with a little planning and a lot of snacks. We're proud to be part of your journey, rooted in West Virginia and built for the road ahead. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
Are things in your home not working the way they should? Air conditioner no longer cooling? No hot water? How about that annoying dripping faucet that just won't stop dripping? Remember Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has been serving the area for more than 60 years. Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling has the most professional technicians standing by to address all of your needs. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So remember, Mullen Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Call us today and schedule your in-home service or schedule online at mullenplumbing.com.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted Best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at salangolaw.com.
This HD Media Game Day production of South Charleston football is brought to you in part by the University of Charleston, relationship rich, career relevant. David Smith Frame and Body Shop in St. Albans, serving the needs of Kanawha and Putnam County residents for more than 30 years. The City of South Charleston, someplace special. And by Generations Ford, one destination for every generation.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork, smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Hurricane is built a little differently than other dealerships on things like a smile and a handshake. That's because Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and the huge inventory in both new and pre-owned doesn't hurt either. So when you're ready for your next vehicle, make that short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Just off the Hurricane exit of I-64, Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
West Virginia is home. It's where we work, live, and raise our families. At the heart of our communities are West Virginia hospitals and their compassionate caregivers. From life-saving treatments and emergency care to wellness support and screening services, we are improving your quality of life through extraordinary achievements and amazing results. West Virginia Hospitals. Your health is the heartbeat of our communities.
CJU is a great company to work for. We've been around for 78 years. We are an underground utility construction company all across the East Coast. We are rapidly growing, and we're seeing a huge growth in this market, a huge need for employees. We are always looking for those that are experienced, those that are trying to get their foot in the door. We have positions for everybody. We offer competitive pay. We offer competitive benefits. We take pride in having a family atmosphere at CJU's, and it's truly just a family company.
I'm Chris Miller, and I'm proud to sponsor productions like this one that showcase the best of this great state. School pride runs deep here. Friday night lights, crowded gyms, packed auditoriums. It's what makes this such a great place to live and work. So be true to your school. And at Dutch Miller Auto, we're there with you. Because when we build on our young people, everybody wins. I'm proud to lead the way as we bring out the best in West Virginia. I'm Chris Miller, and enjoy the game.
A 40-degree brisk November evening here in South Charleston. 42-6 is the Princeton Tiger lead over the South Charleston Black Eagles. Brian Guthrie and the HD Media crew here bringing you the final week of high school football in West Virginia. And I keep forgetting it's Thursday night. It's a Thursday night special as some rough weather expected to roll through the Mountain State tomorrow. And a lot of games in the Kanawha Valley have had their times changed. This one, of course, moved the day. There are several other games. If you're planning on checking out a game tomorrow, a couple of the games got moved up to 5 or 6 o'clock to try and get the games in before the weather gets too bad. So if you're headed to a game, make sure you check that kickoff time, as they have been adjusted a little bit. Again, this one moved to Thursday. I know at least one game in the state got moved to a Saturday afternoon, when it's supposed to be nicer as well. But the last week of high school football regular season here in West Virginia, and Princeton is, as advertised, 9-0, number 1 in Class AAA, and well in control of this football game. South Charleston just kind of playing for pride here at the end of the season. It's been a rough campaign for these Black Eagles, but trending in the right direction. A lot of bright sides, a lot of rays of hope here for Donnie Mays and his return here to South Charleston to get this Black Eagle football program back headed in the right direction. Again, Nathan Tanner, first-year head coach at Princeton after a run at Parkersburg South that included a trip to Wheeling Island and the AAA championship game with the Patriots, takes over a Princeton program that is as hot gets, trying to complete their second consecutive undefeated regular season are the Princeton Tigers. South Charleston set to receive the second half kickoff. Again, handling kickoff duties for the Princeton Tigers, number 15, Jake Belcher. Malcolm Brown, Micah Gordon, and Christian Perkins, the 3 deep men to receive for South Charleston. And this one is going to be caught by Gordon on the fly. He's out across the 20, skipping his way back and forth to the 25 and out to about the 27-yard line is where South Charleston will get things underway. Sophomore quarterback, Sino Riley. Not the greatest day throwing the football, has put some has spun it well a couple of times, does have a pick 6 to his credit, or I guess in the negative column, as it were. Gordon and Perkins will be the receivers to the top of the screen. Brown is the back. Lazo comes in motion, and it's going to be Malcolm Brown again. It has been the Malcolm Brown show. He has the lone touchdown for the Black Eagles this evening as this senior suits up for the last time here for the Black Eagles. Over 1,000 yards rushing this 2025 campaign. And again, what has been a rough season for South Charleston, started the season off with a 27-23 win over Ripley, then dropping 4 straight before beating St. Albans handily, and then have dropped the last 3 since. Brown again, he's out across the 30, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long for South Charleston. Starting defense still out there for Princeton, leading 42-6 here in the 3rd. We'll see what the Black Eagles dial up here on 3rd and long. Stay in a very similar formation this entire series, and Riley to throw. Caught out in the open by Gordon, but short of the first down by about 3 yards. Fourth down, offense will go for it here on 4th down. Riley going to try the hard count to try and draw him across. Tigers don't fall for it. Handoff goes to Brown, and he will fight his way forward, and he's going to be short by about 1 yard. South Charleston's going to turn it over on downs. Wait a minute. The head official is he saying first down? Well, that was a generous spot, I think. I thought he was well short of the first down marker from where I'm sitting. But I'm not in a striped shirt, so now they're going to stand there and eyeball it. Moss are coming over to help, and they will actually bring the chains out. I don't know. I can tell you the last time I saw an actual chain measurement. Set it down and stretch it. Ooh. And they're going to give him a first down by the nose of the football. Wow. So clock stops on a first down, 10:02 here in the third quarter. I believe we were only 2 minutes into this ball game. We'd already seen 3 touchdowns. But now 2 minutes here into the second half, and the first down of the third quarter. South Charleston keeps the football. Play clocks are back operational on either end of the field. And Riley is taking his time. Now they're ready to go at 14 on the clock. And it's a handoff to Brown. And he will spin around a little bit and get maybe a yard on forward progress. Again, I thought he was well short of the first down. Got a good spot and got a first down by the nose of the football. It looked like the head official looked like he was signaling first down before they even measured it. But nonetheless, South Charleston moving the chains here. Yard pickup gives them 2nd and 9. Short of the 40-yard line. Riley to throw on 2nd and 9, and no one in particular home. You're going to say intended for Perkins, but it was well out of the area where he was. So the clock stops, and it'll be 3rd and 9. South Charleston trying to get something to build on. Got some young players here on this team, but there are some seniors that they are going to miss, including number 1 Malcolm Brown. Now we'll go 2 receivers each way on 3rd and 9. And flags down and stop it. I believe somebody jumped early, and it is going to be a false start on the offense.
Dead ball, false start, number 71 on the offense. 5 yards, remains 3rd down.
One of the linemen up a little quick. So 3rd and 9 turns into 3rd and 14 inside the 35-yard line. Again, twin receivers each way. And pressure comes. Riley gets rid of it, caught by Brown. He's got the 40, 45, and will plow his way out to midfield by sheer will itself and move the chains for the Black Eagles. He's not going down without a fight, and good on him. As Riley here comes the blitz. Well, that was the play before. But Riley, under all kinds of duress, just kind of lobbed it out there. Brown got it and did most of the work and is in the plus territory now with a first down for South Charleston. Handoff goes to Brown again. He will find his way through. 40, 35, trucks a guy at the 30 and is still on his feet at the 20. Flags come down as he's pushed out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And that is hard-nosed running from Malcolm Brown. We'll see if it stands. There was a flag down towards the end of the run. And it looks like it's going to be on South Charleston based on the reaction of the players. It will be another hold on South Charleston. But it was a big run. It'll still result in a first down. As you watch this run again, and we're looking for a hold on 11, And apparently that's where it is. Got too much shoulder pad. So moving back to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Black Eagles. Brown will come out to get a break. Riley will throw near sideline. And catch made by Lazo, who was flagged for the hold. Trying to redeem himself, and he makes a big first down catch. Give him about 6 on the play, 2nd and 4. Riley will hand off to Hall. And Hall will just get a yard or 2 out of it. Malachi Hall, just a junior, so he'll be back next year. 3rd and 3 now at the 25-yard line. Black Eagles moving the football here in the 3rd quarter. And flags down as somebody moved, and it's going to be a false start again on South Charleston.
Dead ball, false start. Number 10 on the offense, 5 yards, 3rd down.
Moving back. Make it 3rd down and 8 back at the 30-yard line for the Black Eagles. Just outside 7 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. As South Charleston's doing a good job of keeping the ball away from the Tigers here in this second half thus far. Riley, 2 steps, throws, and incomplete just over Lazo's outstretched arms. Covered well by the Tigers. Lazo couldn't come down with it. It'll be 4th down. And I would imagine this is going to be a go-for-it situation, again, for the Black Eagles. New formation here as Riley's got 3 receivers to the right, setting up the screen pass, caught by Hall. And he will run it out of bounds along the near sideline, and I can't see where it's going to be spotted. And I think he's going to be about a yard short. And, yep, he went out of bounds a little too soon, forced out before the sticks, and it'll be 1st down for Princeton. But a heck of a gutsy play call there, running the screen pass, and Princeton was coming anyway, and they got the ball behind him. Hall made a nice catch off his shoestrings. Needed 8, got 7 3/4. 6:56 here in the 3rd, and Princeton will take over on downs at their own 24-yard line. And the starting offense back out for Princeton and handing it off on 1st down. And I believe that was Brad Mosser. And right up the gut is good for about 9 yards on 1st down. Just such a head of steam and straightforward speed out of this kid. Very impressed by the athletes Princeton has out on the field there. Chance Barker, senior quarterback, will play action and roll out to throw. Into the flat. Caught by, it's number 10, Alex Cox. And he'll have the 1st down, move the chains for the Tigers. Barker will hand it off to Moss, going short side and into the Princeton sideline. Picks up about 3. .545 here to go in the 3rd. 42-6. Princeton first time with the ball here after a defensive hold. Barker's going to roll out to the near side now and fire. Ball caught by Wyatt Klein. Stiff arms a guy at the midfield stripe and will be into South Charleston territory and another first down. About 14 on the pickup. And a first down for Princeton. Now the Tigers are starting to feel a little rhythm here. 3 receivers to the top for Barker. He will throw to the top, and Mosser in the flat. There's the 40. There's the 35, and 2 Black Eagles will wrestle him down just past the first down marker. Malcolm Brown in there on the tackle, as well as Zuniga. You can tell the Tigers are a very rhythm-oriented offense. It's not like they run tempo, but things start clicking and just happening. Lots of pressure for Barker. He will sling it towards the end zone on a busted play and knocked away at the last second. Klein had his hands on it, but it was knocked away at the last second by Lazo and incomplete. Check it out here on the replay. All kinds of pressure from the Black Eagles. Barker, nice on the run throw, and Klein just could not haul it in and incomplete. It'll be second down and about 10 for Princeton. And was there a flag?
Ineligible downfield, number 51 on the offense.
Yep.
5 yards, repeat first down.
Ineligible player downfield when your quarterback's rolling out like that. Slow developing play, that will happen. So 1st and 15 after the penalty on Princeton. Barker will hand it off. This is Cox, and Cox right up the middle. Cuts through everybody and sprints to the end zone for the Princeton touchdown. 38-yard touchdown run for Alex Cox. His second score of the evening. And just like that, Princeton is back on the scoreboard. Full speed. Meadows on to attempt the extra point. Tigers were short a guy. And South Charleston is going to move across the line here on the PAT 4:45.
Defense, half the distance, one on time.
So a penalty of about 1.5 foot. Barker to hold, and Meadows to kick the extra point. Up and through. 4:45 left here in the third quarter. Princeton extends their lead to 49-6. You're watching high school football on HD Media.
Surround yourself with beautiful views at the Eagles Nest Restaurant and Lounge. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Try our all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet on Saturdays from 9 to noon. How about lunch instead? Join us for our lunch buffet on Sunday and Wednesday through Friday from noon to 2. Want a place to relax after a long week? Our lounge has happy hour every Friday night starting at 4:30. Great quality food at prices you'll love. Come to Eagles Nest Restaurant just off Canal Turnpike in South Charleston.
Geno's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
So the officials announcing with a 42-point lead or better in the third quarter. We are going to a running clock. After South Charleston takes possession. 49-6 in favor of the Princeton Tigers. South Charleston scored on their first possession of the game. Got close a couple other times, but have yet to get points on the board as this kickoff is loose on the ground. And South Charleston will recover as it was kicked away from Makai Gordon. But South Charleston is going to have to start at their own 16. So wind the clock at 4:15. Cino Riley will hand it off to Malcolm Brown. Brown will string it out a little bit, trying to find somewhere to go, but not much there, a yard or two. Call it 2nd and 8. Riley fakes the handoff, flips it over the top, and caught. Nice play there to the tight end, Miles Terry. Terry, sophomore tight end, getting loose there for the catch and the first down for South Charleston. Terry's the one that had a touchdown knocked away from him as he was crossing the goal line, and it ended up being a touchback for Princeton. Different formations here for Princeton as Terry, who just made the catch, limping a little bit as he goes back into block. Riley to throw again across the middle of the field. This one is caught by Perkins out at the 45. It looks like Princeton has gone to their second string defense. I'm seeing a lot of new numbers out there for the Tigers here on defense. Second down and about a yard for the Black Eagles. And Brown will take it on the ground. Skips around a little bit, finds a crease, and should have enough for the first down. So we cross the 2-minute mark here of the third quarter. Again, I got to remind myself, it's Thursday, so a full slate of high school football for you tomorrow. Again, if you're headed to a game in the Kanawha Valley, make sure you check that kickoff time. A lot of times have been moved around. This game was moved a full day in anticipation of the rough weather headed this way. So a lot of kickoff times for tomorrow have been moved up. Brown is going to get shoved backwards on first down, trying to find his feet. He'll go all the way around the other side, trying to find his way forward, back to the line of scrimmage. Now he's going to get positive yards out of this. Ran about 80 yards to pick up 6. And this guy is leaving it all out there. Malcolm Brown is putting on a show, and he has earned a well-deserved trip to the sideline, catch a break. Malachi Hall will spell him at the tailback position as we're inside the final minute of the third quarter. It'll be Hall, and he will find his way through down to the 40-yard line and a first down for South Charleston. Hall stays in. Riley will throw on first down. Pumps, fires down the field. Perkins is wide open and into the end zone for the South Charleston touchdown. Nice pitch and catch from Ceno Riley to Christian Perkins for the South Charleston score. 8 seconds show on the clock here in the third quarter. So good-looking drive down the field for the South Charleston Black Eagles. Extra point is up and good. As you watch this touchdown pass again, nice ball here from Ceno Riley. Got all of it, leaned right into it, and Perkins got behind his defender and catches the touchdown. 49-13 here in the late stages of the third quarter. We'll just keep it right here because the third quarter's coming up. We'll save that break for the end of the third. We running a replay of the extra point? All right, that's fine. Are they they call in the quarter? Yep, they'll call the end of the third quarter. Now we'll take a break. 49-13 in favor of Princeton as you watch high school football on HD Media.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter here, 49-13 in favor of Princeton. But a good-looking pitch and catch from Riley to Perkins for the South Charleston touchdown. Running clock will still be in effect here in the fourth. It is a short pooch kick going to be taken by one of the up men at the 34-yard line. And out across the 40-yard line. Trying to see who had it. It was 19. Christian Howard on the return for the Princeton Tigers. I believe we're going to have a new quarterback for Princeton. And we will, and it'll be Belcher as quarterback, and he's going to hand it off to number 3, Rynell Coatney. And Coatney will bust right up the middle for a good 12-yard run on first down. Now at quarterback, number 15, Jake Belcher. So he will take over and close the book on Chance Barker for the evening. And he has looked like the Kennedy Award candidate that he was made out to be. Good-looking arm on that kid. Belcher on first down again. He's going to pull it down and run it himself towards the far sideline. Spun around at the 40 and out of bounds around the 35-yard line. Mark him at the 34-yard line. And another first down for Princeton. It's past my bedtime. It's a school night. It's Thursday night. Belcher to throw on first down. Complete out into the flat. And that is number 22, Logan Whitaker, on the reception. And he will have enough for another Princeton first down to the 20-yard line. And even though the Tigers are into the second string, they are running the offense that Coach Tanner has installed, and they're going to full speed no matter what. Here's Belcher on the quarterback draw, and he will take it down to the 10 all by his lonesome and just short of another first down. Very similar to the offense Nathan Tanner ran at Parkersburg South. A lot of rhythm, spreading the ball around, and when you've got athletes at every position, it makes that offense really hum, and you can score a lot of points in a short amount of time. Belcher with Coatney will hand it off to Coatney, and he will go up the middle and brought down at the 3. It'll be first and goal for Princeton. Right back on the ball are the Tigers. And it's Coatney. And he'll go into the end zone for the Princeton touchdown. 8:15 left to go in the game, and Princeton has crossed the 50-point threshold to 55. 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the 6th game this season Princeton has scored over 50. Extra point attempt from Meadows. And again, Tigers are a guy short, so they run somebody out there. And that one is going to sail wide and no good. As you watch the touchdown again from Coatney. It's a little off tackle into the end zone for the touchdown. 8:15 to go in the ball game. It is Princeton 55, South Charleston 13 as you watch high school football on HD Media.
Calendar notifications, emails, texts. These are all distractions. They take your attention away from the road, away from stoplights, sudden braking, and unexpected hazards. Distracted driving is dangerous to you and others. And if you're caught with a phone in your hand, it will cost you a minimum of $100, or even worse, it could cost a life. Keep yourself and others safe on the road. You drive, you text, you pay. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Make sure you check out hdmediagameday.com. It's hdmediagameday.com. Check out what streams are available to watch tomorrow for high school football here in the final week of the regular season here in West Virginia. All the playoff coaches will head up to the SSAC office in Parkersburg and get their matchups and select their dates and times. And we're into the playoffs next week till everybody gets to the championship games the first weekend in December. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's playoff football. Looks like Meadows. Is Meadows going to kick this? Meadows is going to kick it off. Belcher had been handling the kickoffs, and now it looks like Meadows is going to kick it off for Princeton. And he will try the pooch kick. It's going to be taken by an up man at the 35-yard line, and that is where South Charleston will take over. It was Lazo making the catch and the return for South Charleston. 55-13. Princeton will complete their second consecutive undefeated regular season at 10-0. 10-0 last year, 10-0 this year. Last year they made it to the semifinals before they were bumped off by Herbert Hoover, who came up short in the championship game. Princeton trying to make sure all those playoff games go through Honeycutt Field down in Mercer County, which is a tough place to play. And into quarterback is Landon Workman. We'll see him take the snap, run the quarterback draw right up the middle, and get about a yard. We saw Workman run the offense for a little while last week. Give him second down. And 8. Give him 2 on that first down carry. Workman will hand it off this time, and number 21 running with the football is Damian Cheney, and Cheney with a huge burst of speed flips the field, giant chunk of yards, gets it down to the Princeton 20. Making the most of his carry is Damian Cheney, a sophomore. And by the time I looked down to see who it was, he was on the other end of the field. First down, South Charleston. Cheney again, trying to find a crease in the middle, and he will work his way down to about the 15. South Charleston fans getting a look at the future of the Black Eagle program here with Workman and Cheney, a couple other young guys out there. Handoff goes to Cheney again. Finds some space and will be upended inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Black Eagles. South Charleston looking to get some points on the board here again in the fourth quarter. Some changes on the D-line for Princeton. 3 guys subbed out. Cheney again. Picking and finding enough room. No signal from anybody. Now they're going to say he's down at the 1. Inside 5 minutes to go here in this running clock. South Charleston knocking on the doorstep again. And I don't see how you don't give it to Cheney. Workman to Cheney. And touchdown, South Charleston. The Damian Cheney show on that drive for South Charleston. And Coach Donnie May says, stay out there, go for 2. Says, do it again. Why not? Quickly down the field are the Black Eagles. Same formation. And Workman to throw. And too high and incomplete. 4:30 to go in the ball game. As you see Damian Cheney take it across the goal line for 6. 4:30 to go. It is Princeton 55, South Charleston 19 here on HD Media.
Sometimes the people we love won't say they're hurting, but we see it anyway. Now's the time to get help from trusted professionals who've cared for families like yours for decades. At Generations Physical Therapy, we make it easy. Personalized care, proven support, and a team that sees the person behind the pain. Call today or visit one of our 8 convenient locations for a simple, free consultation. You tell yourself it's fine, that it'll pass, but injuries take you out of the game. Injuries are inconvenient, but so is missing the things you love. Real strength isn't pushing through, it's choosing to heal. At Generations Physical Therapy, we help you recover with purpose, so you're not just back, you're better. Call today for a free consultation. Your comebacks.
4:30 to go, 55-19 in favor of Princeton. Pooch kick taken by one of the up men at the 40-yard line for Princeton and out to midfield. That is Patrick Reed, number 50 for Princeton, taking the kickoff out to midfield. Jaden Bumpus kicking it off for South Charleston. So right at the midfield stripe is where the Tiger offense will take over. And we got another quarterback. Yes, we do have another quarterback. So the pass was complete.
We have an illegal shift, 2-minute motion prior to the snap.
None of it's going to count anyway, so I'll figure it out later, illegal shift, as we've got a whole new set of offensive players out there. 19, Christian Howard is now the quarterback for Princeton. So it'll be 1st and 15 at the 20 or at the 45-yard line. Clock continues to roll at 3 minutes to go. So Christian Howard is the quarterback. 4 receiver set for the Tigers. Handoff is going to go to 81, Javion Barnett. Tackled by who? 27, Brad Riggs on the tackle. I'm contractually obligated to say Brad Riggs on the tackle. 2nd down and 8 after the pickup. And Howard drops way back to pass, now running for his life, and he was going to sling it into the sideline, incomplete. And now a flag down. He hit the stick with it. An eligible man downfield is the initial signal. South Charleston declines the penalty. It'll be 3rd down. Nope. Clock's running. A minute and a half left. He's like, let's just go, man. As we inch closer to 10 p.m. here on the East Coast. Thanks for watching wherever you are. Howard's going to drop straight back to throw. Fires across the middle of the field. Complete to number 27, Braden Mosser. And a big pickup and a big 1st down with a minute to go for Princeton. And these young Tigers out on the field, that's the thing, you know, this is the offense that we run. You're going to say, well, they're out there running up the score or they're trying to do whatever. This is the offense they run, whether you're a freshman or a senior. This is the offense they run, this is what you're taught to run. Flags down as the pass is complete. There's another flag down. So this is going to be sorted out probably as time expires as Robert Tibbs makes the catch. 30 seconds to go, 2 flags down.
Holding, number 52 White, 10 yards, first down.
The quickest holding call ever. And I don't know that this ball is even going to get spotted. That is the slowest mark-off of a penalty I have ever seen. That's going to do it. 55-19 is your final score. Princeton 10-0 on the season and the number 1 team in Class AAA. South Charleston finishes up at 2-8, but a lot of bright spots for Donnie Mays' program going into next season. HD Media Game Day. Is the place to go to find more games tomorrow. I forget, it's Thursday. 55-19 is how the season wraps up for South Charleston and Princeton. My name is Brian Guthrie. Thanks you so much for watching. Thanks to the HD Media broadcast team here. 55-19 your final score. Have a great Thursday evening, and thanks for watching.